I'm never going to forget this moment. This one where the two of us are standing in the middle of South Bank Arts Centre.
It doesn't matter where we are.
With your hand on your heart.
We could be in the ocean. My old man had the greatest saying I've ever heard. He said, "You can't be wrong and strong." If I'm right, I'll stand up for justice. But if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to tell you I'm wrong, and I'll be the first to say I'm sorry. And, you know, it may be the New Zealand anthem, but it's talking about, yes, we're proud, but it's not talking about going to war. It's talking about principles. It's talking about love. It's talking about harmony. That just sums up life. That sums up what we all want in life, you know. There's an American soul singer called Candi Staton. She did a record years back, 1976, I believe, called Young Hearts Run Free. And she made a record called Music Speaks Louder Than Words. And it's the only thing that people listen to, she says. And it does, it brings everybody together. People, when you listen to something as inspiring as that, I mean, I remember the first time listening to this it was Grandstand, as a 6-year-old on BBC One, New Zealand playing Scotland. And when I first saw the All Blacks do sing the national anthem and do their haka, but it wasn't. But people get excited about the haka, but the anthem, to just see these big, burly grown men, 16, 17, 18 stone, basically with water in their eyes, with tears in their eyes, they felt it. And I was just blown away, and I just started crying, My old man's looking at me and saying, "What's wrong with you?" But he knew, because he was a passionate man himself. It just got me from that day, from a 6-year-old. And I mean, I'm a great lover of football. Probably just about my first love, but football hasn't got what rugby has, whether it be League or Union. And then I loved them being called the All Blacks anyway, because they're all just in blacks and black, black power. But the first verse, obviously, because I found out that there's a lot more verses, I was going through and I said, bloody hell, just keep it to the 2 verses then, because you can't remember all of them.
It's extremely long.
Oh, it's extreme. I didn't realise that. And its first verse is obviously sung in Maori, and obviously then in English. But the All Blacks have always, and I've gone back to the history because I like to read about history, and I've gone back to the history, and they've always had the representation of Maoris, the islanders, and the indigenous people, and the English or born or white born New Zealanders, and they gel. And it's like, it doesn't matter. They don't look at that. They just look at playing rugby. And you can see they work for each other. And that's what's made them the great team that they are, because it could be 10 minutes, 5 minutes left. These guys will play even to the last. Even when the whistle's going, these guys have still got the ball in their hand. They still want it. And I've watched many games where they've made victory right out of the jaws of defeat. And they do it all the time. And even if they've lost, they go down fighting. And that's why I'm saying, when I saw that in you, you didn't give in. And you can't give in. I really enjoyed today. You give me the privilege to sound off, but I'm always sounding off anyway, Kids just say, he's off again. 1976, yeah, Dad, we know. Great, best year that's ever happened. But the most important thing was to share my music. That's important to me, very important to me, And we had a talk, which I've been waiting for a long time, to be honest. From that day, I've been waiting for us to sit down and have a talk. And I don't know what you're doing afterwards, but I'd like to buy you a drink.
Yeah, let's go have a drink.
Yeah?
Let's go have a drink.
Yes, please.
Go on in.